Before you start the installation, ensure you have all of these tools to help you complete the job. To make the installation easier, separate the rear panel from the front swing-out rack section. Unlock the rear panel and swing open the hinge. Lift up the front section of the rack so the pins of the hinge separate. Once you have determined the location you want to install the rack, find and mark the 2 studs that will be used. Mark the location for one of the top holes. Then drill a pilot hole. Using a 1/2 inch socket, install a bolt about halfway. Hang the rear panel on the installed bolt. Level the panel, then mark the second top hole. Drill the second hole and insert a bolt halfway. A second option to mark the holes would be to use painter's tape or masking tape. Stretch the tape across the 2 top keyholes, making sure it's level. Mark the top of each keyhole on the tape. Apply the tape to the wall, lining up the keyholes with the studs. Ensure the tape is level. Now that your top 2 bolts are installed, line up the top 2 keyholes and place the rack's rear panel on the bolts. Mark the bottom 2 holes. To avoid getting drywall dust in your rack, remove the rear panel before installing the bottom bolts. Drill the pilot holes for the bottom 2 bolts. Install the bottom bolts about halfway. Hang the rear panel on the 4 bolts. Tighten all bolts. Now that the rear panel is firmly attached, the rack enclosure can be attached. Lift the rack enclosure to drop the hinge pins into the hinge on the rear panel.